So I'm going to look in to see what's ahead. So sit back and relax and let's look into the looking glass. See what's ahead. You have just been given a lucky horseshoe and it's bouncing out of this crystal ball. And it's a lucky horseshoe for humanity. There's a big U-turn here. And it's about us tapping in to, like I was on about frequencies and energies, to try to practice the law of attraction. And I've also been given an elephant, a lucky elephant. You know, like them Indian elephants, the lucky ones, where they're all dressed up. Gods are being awakened. I'm getting military. Military's coming through really, really strong. There's military operations happening as we speak. I mean, they're always happening, but it seems very heavy at the moment. There's big announcements coming in from the Kremlin, so watch for this. Big announcements coming soon from the Kremlin. I'm also seeing a situation. It's funny because I see Zelensky and it looks like he's sitting in a bunker, but he doesn't look very happy. And then I'm seeing him in it looks like a hotel room or something. Waiting for a phone call, but it would be very late over there now. Something not right. Ooh. I'm seeing a strike or a situation. Remember when I'm tapping into different timelines. And I am getting around the Ukraine, Russia area. I'm going into a bay type of area. Again, I'm seeing that the Prime Minister of Belarus, there's something big coming off there. Explosion, something about, it's near a bay or something, or it's near shorelines. And something about blocking off a town. I want you to remember that. Something to do with a bridge again. And a highway. I'm seeing lots of fire and lots of smoke. But it's been done deliberately. And it's got something to do with over that area. I don't know if it's Russia or Ukraine, so watch for that. Highways. I don't know why I'm getting highways. There could also be something to do with the USA, to do with the highway as well. Problems with a highway. Something about a ship stuck somewhere, and I'm getting something in a dam. Problems with a dam. Everything I'm telling you will fall into place like a jigsaw puzzle there. I'm going to Indonesia and I'm seeing something. Now, I don't know if it's this now or it's to come, but there's going to be a problem to do with around Indonesia. So I want to send healing and blessings out over that area. Trade is going to be massively affected this year. I definitely feel that we need to prep. August is going to be an explosive month, and I'm very drawn around the 23rd with big news coming out around Donald Trump. I think that it's going to start to run off from this week. They are definitely going to indict him, but I think there's more troubles to come. The 9th's going to be big. It's going to go down in history. There's something about military. There's something else going on. So whatever's being shown and whatever's happening, there's something bigger going on behind the scenes. It's like they're panicking. It's like they've been messing with time. It's the only way I can describe it. Our time's got manipulated. And there's a big gap in time and they don't know what to do. And to bring it forward, I don't know what I'm seeing here. This is what's coming out from source. To bring it forward, they have to let it pass through. And it's got something to do with Trump. So I believe the indictments will go ahead. Hunter Biden. I'm getting the letters H and M. Now, you could look at that many different ways, but I don't know if that's to do with a place or an area, or it could be Harry and Meghan. Round about that time, there's going to be some big news coming out. I know he's had a lot of problems, Harry and Meghan, but distractions will take place. And I do see a quick exiting. They're going to exit Biden. I don't know of when. Mass cover-ups. I wouldn't be surprised if Biden's like moved out and then they move Kamala in for a short time. Again, I'm seeing Michelle Obama's face. Everything I'm telling you will fall into place. I'm not so sure if she's going to run, but it's just standing like hovering in the back there. Hovering in the back. So it depends who moves forward into the future about what happens with the Hunter Biden thing. It depends on different moves and different timelines. Because they seem to have a lot on Trump and they seem to be in the front of the queue there. But there's going to be a lot of distractions there and a lot of problems to come. I see a lot of arguments on television about this. You're going to witness over the next 6 weeks a mass breakdown. It could be 6 months, mind. It could be 6 months, but there's something to do with the breakdown within the Republican Party, the big divide to take place. And I'm not saying America's going to hit a civil war, but it's going to go nearly to that. An incident to take place, and I'm getting the letter C, H or M. Distractions. And I see, I'm not sure if it's children or young adults running from a large building. I'm getting the name Westmore. Westmore, I don't know, a West something. I don't know if it's a place. A lot of corporations to fall. There's some huge news to come out with oil or gas or a fuel company. Big news to come out. When bagpipes play in Scotland, huge news will come in around Trump. It's like a prophecy I'm getting there. 5, 15, 21, 19, 26, 24, big news, 27. Being in fires and forests. And I want to send healing and blessings out to all the animals around Earth. But this is a forest situation. It's going to be on news. Round about the time there's going to be some big news to do with a celebrity with blondish hair. 2 or 3 stars to leave this planet. I'm very drawn to the US. 2 in the US, possibly another one around the UK. Keep getting ocean. A big company to be on the television. They're going to be talking about a big company. And I don't know if it's got something to do with oil or gas or an industry. A big company what's going to change and a big company that's going to fall. The Pipe Band Championships in Scotland in August. Well, that is interesting. So that would make sense. Yeah, Yeah, it's going to be explosive this August, guys. Explosive. We just need to watch things unfold there. Floods to come, lots of floods and crazy weather. And I feel like I need to send healing blessings out to New Zealand. Places what's prone to floods like parts of the UK. Lots of rain. We will have a heavy winter this winter. And I see a lot of snow. Blocked roads, blocked highway. Chaos. Is this an incident that I'm seeing? I am drawn to Russia. I don't know if it's connected or it's something what's coming off with Russia round about the time this takes place. Bleak winter. Bleak. Thick snow. Ice storms. The letter A is connected. Where there'll be blockages, town cut off, where the X marks the spot, the X will fall and the X will change and change positions with ownership. That's coming through very strong. Nightfall madness late at night. FBI arrests NMS could be NSA, couldn't it? I tried to rip him apart, Trump. It's coming through very strong here. Got so much on and there's so much. There's people to step forward and I don't know if they're coming in from the end of this week. Lots of scandal to come out. Watch for this. And something to do with another woman, and it reminds us a bit like the Stormy Daniels things, but I don't know if it's something else or it's her again. Military lining up, waiting, ready. Two militaries. A military we know, a military we don't know. Federal government, they're giving us. Federal government. I'm very drawn to France. Problems. I don't know if the riots have calmed down or not, but I'm seeing something else to kick off here. I see worries. Cargo, ships, problems. Big flat-roofed building, all over news, problems. I'm getting Germany and France. They're talking about this company. Everyone's going to be talking about it and how it can affect other countries. How it can affect other countries. Dairy farmers, problems. Scandal to come. I don't know if it's to do with eggs or milk or something we need to watch for. And bread, shortage of foods, certain foods, not all foods, certain foods. The main trouble that I'm seeing is the US tonight. The rise of the British people, and I do see protests. The US, Ukraine and Russia. There's going to be problems. The Russian ruble will fall. Something is going to take place and it's going to affect the Russian ruble. There's a switchover going to be happening. Blocked aeroplanes can't take off. Smog in sky. Something about 4 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's really weird. And I'm getting 15th or the 16th. Problems. Everything stalls and it freezes time. Numbers, because everything's run by numbers. This system will fall, this system will change, this system will rise. Switch over to happen. Watch the skies. Watch the skies. Big changes to come in Scotland. Letters, more scandal to come out with letters or emails. Can't deny. Signature and voicemail. Let it all happen. Let it all fall into place. Sometimes things come out back to front. I gave a message like this once, and it was from prophecy. It was a little thing I had put it out on Facebook. If I find it, I'll put it out again. But I talked about Death Valley, taking it to the brink with an event. And then we're swinging back in time. And you can't deny a signature or a voice message. There's something to happen. Green pastures. After event. They're talking about something in the sky and it's coming in. And it's something scientific they're talking about. But how it blocks the sun out and then it's coming out and it's making everything green and lush again and vibrant. It's like we're seeing colours differently, but it's got something to do. But they're spraying something in the air and they're talking about this to combat something. And it makes everything so clear. Now, sometimes when I'm looking into the crystal ball, I could be reading 10 years down the line here, but I normally look on no more than 2. But everything looks so vibrant that everything's green again and fresh and clean. 3 big heads of state to go down. 3 big industries, massive corporations to go down. It's not a bad thing they're doing. It's after an event. They're spraying something in the air to clear something. But they're saying that's why it looks clear. But it's actually, we've come through some storm after this event. And then they're saying something about this spray, but it's more than that. They're not going to tell where that we've gone into New Earth or there's something. It's just, it'll never be spoken about. It's just only people in these awakened communities will talk about it. Okay. Getting the Vatican. The Vatican's coming through really strong. There's some big news, big scandals to come out there. Large building, and I'm getting Italy. Scandal. Hunter Biden or somebody around that connection. Or when there's big news coming out to do with around the Vatican or Italy at the same time, there's going to be something to come out about him. Lots of UFO sightings to come off this year. But they're just being uncloaked. That's all it is. They're all here now. I hope that's helped. It's fading out now. Big news coming in with the royal family. 5 days awakening our colours, isn't it? Yeah. So it doesn't look, it looks a bit strange this week, next week. This month is very strange, and it's going to, there's going to be a lot of scandals to come out around Trump, so watch for that. It's like we're going back to the past. It's like we're going back to the past to change the future. Will things get better? Yes, massively so. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. Depends what you're talking about. If you're talking about politics in the US, it's going to go on for a long time yet. If you're talking about us as people, I think we've got a bit of a fight to go, but yes, we'll give it a year or so and things will be massively different. Our future is going to be beautiful. That's all I'm getting tonight on that. The coins. We need to keep a hold of our coins because they are trying to phase out money, but the coins we have will be worth a lot into the future. Maybe keep them in a bottle or whatever. Time's going to change. Time's going to freeze because our world is run by numbers and by the linear clock wherever you are around the world. So if the grid went down, it would not freeze time as such, but it would, nobody would, like, we would forget what time it is. We'll be frozen in time. You can't change the way people are, Walker-Horty, but you can change the way it affects you. That's the key. And try to keep away if people are really nasty. Blazing fire again. It's just lots of fires to come. Big news and around some sort of an event of it. I'm not sure if it's a sport event as well, so watch for that. Man with dark hair, actor, shocks. Older woman, Congress, shocks. Hospital gates, late at night, FBI. Two separate situations. The 10th is coming through, the 10th of August. It's a frequency what's causing it, Walker-Horty. It's a frequency. Fires, frequency. Changes will come. All of a sudden it'll just stop. See the truckers again as well. This is different, but I don't know if it's in Canada or it's somewhere else around the world. I think they're going to try and push this 15-minute cities thing in the UK, but people will protest. And big changes coming in for the British police force. For the better. Whale in the sea, problems and something to do with oil. Everyone's worried about this, talking about saving this. I don't know if it's like saving Willie or saving this. You know, they're calling it Willie or something like that. They're talking about this whale. Unless it's a dolphin, but I feel it's a whale. It looks like a black and white whale. Nobody will accept this, the 15-minute cities, no. Anything else? School teachers. See strikes coming in hospital workers, UK. And an unknown woman to stand on US television and to bring some shocking revelations. Shocking information to come out. Which could blow the cat out the bag, to do with an event from the past. They're coming in, they're definitely coming in. There's a Stargate what's opened. And we could be sensing it. That's why it's exciting. We're not our conscious mind, we're subconscious mind. I see this great big starship and just coming through this massive portal. So yes, when the portals open and the stargates open, it lets the good, the bad and the ugly in. But there's far more good. Big news coming in with Ireland. See if there's anything else there. What's going to happen with this? Because you can't ask the crystal ball, you've got to wait for the visions to come in. Keep getting the Himalayas, I've had that before. We're in trouble. It's like the darkness is getting eaten up. Radical, extreme events, distractions. On news, shocks to come. It's around the White House, guys. It's coming in really strong. I'm going to leave that one. It's fading out. As the sun goes down, sunset. The smoke will come from the Vatican. People will cry in Rome. Big events, 3 to come. But the middle one will be the one which will be the shock. 3 big events to come. And I'm getting the 26th as well, and I don't know why. The 14th and the 15th. And I'm going to leave that one with you. If you like this and would like to watch more of the whole video, check the link in the description of this video and click onto my Twitch channel, Underground, for more exclusive deep dive predictions. Goodbye now. Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. I keep getting stuck in a cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck in my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.